pre-calc students. This is the pre-calc team here to wish you well. We are going to today talk about NTC and all of the details involved with that. So thank you for taking the time to listen to our spiel here. First of all, I'm going to talk about just some general information. This class we were running in conjunction with an NTC course called Trigonometry with Applications. It is 3 credits, and those 3 credits are going to reside at NTC. So the others will talk to you about your grade and how all that's going to happen, but I just want you to know that these 3 credits can be transferred to almost any university. We've had a lot of previous students come back and tell us how helpful it was for them to have these 3 credits for a variety of different reasons, but they all lead to one thing, and that is it saved them time and money. Those 3 credits will be at NTC until you transfer them somewhere. So you need to learn how to transfer through your transcript, and we'll provide that information for you as well. So if you're wondering how these credits will be accepted at your school, we encourage you all to, you can either check the NTC website, and they have a big portal of different schools and how they transfer their credits, or the safest thing would be to actually call the school you are going to and ask them the questions. Some schools will just transfer the credits, some transfer the grade, and the grade from NTC will be part of your GPA. So it's very school specific. So my recommendation would be to call your school to see how they accept your credit.
It's not only school specific, it's also major specific too, depending on what major you take. So you might want to go to the major's website. If you know your major, go to that website or call an advisor in that department.
Yep.
All right, so on to the next thing.
Don't forget, it's a great deal that you can. It's 3 free credits of college credit or of college math.
Yeah,
so
not even AP is free. So this is the best deal in town.
Yep. So I get tasked with telling you how we calculated your NTC grade. And so what we did, and you probably noticed if you get updates on your device of in the last couple of days that your grades have been running the roller coaster because we've been turning stuff on and turning stuff off, and so what we did as a pre-calc team yesterday for us is we turned off everything that was non-trig. So we left open chapter 4 from first semester, chapters 5 and 6 from second semester, and those 3 chapters make up 80% of your grade. And so what we do is we created a separate spreadsheet because we couldn't just do it right in our grade books because it was 2 separate semesters. So we created an Excel spreadsheet. We put in the scores that you got on the summatives from first semester from chapter 4, and then we did the same with chapters 5 and 6, and so that's 80% of your grade. Then if you remember back to first semester, I just got the outside. They got animals, I just got outside. Then
this is Chloe.
Then what we did is in first semester, we took part of the NTC final, and so we put that in another column, and then the final that's currently open that we need you to take before this week Friday at noon, that's going to be the second column, and those 2 columns get added together, and that's the other 20% of your grade. That's not us. That's NTC's requirements for us is that your final is worth 20% and everything else is worth 80%. So and then the grading scale shouldn't be different from you because it's the same grading scale that we've been using in our grade book all year. So it's a 60, 70, 80, 90 with no minuses or a few pluses in there, kind of a deal. It's nothing different than what you have or have been used to. We do recommend that if you're getting lower than a C in the grade that we send you, that you not take the credit, because one, NTC will not recognize grades lower than a C if it's part of a program, a major program that is, and starting out with a D on your transcript will hurt your GPA. So that's our recommendations for that. Okay. If you have any questions about how we calculated your grades, I know I've answered a couple already. Feel free to get a hold of us and we can explain it a little more in depth. Okay. And now I'm going to pass you off to Mr. Raw.
Hey, now I'm gonna talk to you about how to accept this credit. Do keep in mind the only way your university that you're attending, if it's different than NTC, is if you tell NTC to send your transcript to UW, Madison, La Crosse, wherever you're going, Marquette, wherever you're going. So it's totally up to you. Can take this credit and then not use it. It's totally up to you whether you use it or not. To accept or decline, what you're going to do next week, we are going to send your grading teacher will send you an email stating your grade. And in that email, there will be a link to a Google form for you to fill out. 3 questions: first name, last name. Do you want to accept or decline this grade? Do you want us to submit this grade to NTC so you have a transcript for a grade for trigonometry with applications? You have to fill out that Google form by June 1st, because the 3 of us have to then submit our grades into NTC in the next day or 2 after that. All right, so we want to make sure that that we have a timely fashion to do that. So please do that by June 1st. If you have questions about whether you think you should accept or decline it, and we haven't answered it in this video, please get a hold of us. We'd be happy to have a one-on-one chat with you guys. Were your thoughts, our thoughts. My thought, if you're in doubt, and you like the grade that you have on it, it's a free grade. Take it. It can't hurt you. And like I said, the only way that the university you're going to gets that grade is if you tell them, here's my transcript, I want to use these grades.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know, Paul, can you explain how to go with that, access your NTC transcript?
You would again go on to NTC and ntc.edu, and then you would go into your student portal. So you have to log in with your ID and the password, and then you should have access to all of your grades, all of your classes that you're registered for. One other thing too is if you are in multiple dual credit classes and you have us submit grades, or you want to send grades to your college, it will send them all of your dual credit grades if we've submitted it. Like for instance, let's say you are in one of the tech ed dual credit classes and pre-calc, and you liked your grade in tech ed, but you had them both submitted, but you only want to accept your tech ed grade. Both grades would go to your college, and both grades would then be accepted at your college. To get around that, you would, if you want to just accept the tech ed grade, you would just have them submit it to NTC, and you would not have us submit it. So it's kind of it's an all or nothing deal if you have them submitted to NTC to go to the next step of your college. So again, if you have any questions, we're here for you. I know I'm speaking for the 2 people up here that we would love to talk to you, because we do truly miss talking to you, not about just pre-calc stuff, just about life in general. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to get a hold of one of us at some point in time.
This seems like a good opportunity to thank you all for being patient with us during all of this remote learning stuff. You know, we've all had to take it in stride, and so we've been so pleased with the amount of participation and how you've all taken it very seriously. So, hats off to you. Enjoy your summer.
Yep. All right.
Goodbye. We miss you.